Hey guys, ignore the fact that I look like a man, and I just want to talk about what's been going on for the past couple of days. If you haven't heard, here's how it started. Curly Nikki posted a blog post or an interview from a Caucasian woman named Sarah, who talked about her experience and her journey going natural. And then the backlash from the article, where everyone in the comment section was pretty much like, who is this Becky? Not my words, but you know, who is this Becky snooping in on our natural hair sacred place? So apparently Sarah went on Twitter and started talking about natural hair isn't exclusive to black women. Girl, that started a whole other drama. So then are these articles are coming from everywhere, from Twitter, Tumblr. I'll leave you like different articles from different bloggers who respond to Curly Nikki having Sarah on the blog and Sarah's response to the backlash. Even Curly Nikki, I think she probably got upset from someone. There's an article from Ebony, and I think the person named Jamila, Curly Nikki responded to her, and I'll leave a link to that response as well below. But pretty much I'm going off of what I see from Black Girl Long Hair, and the title of the blog is #Team Natural is for black women and that's okay. Why exclusivity is not racism. And I'm just going to read the last section of it because this pretty much sums up how a lot of black women in the natural hair community feel about having Sarah, you know, being posted on a black hair blog. So here it is. When women of other ethnicities, whether they are Asian American, Latin American, Native American, create communities around their experiences, there seems to be a tacit understanding that the space is reserved for them, and that's okay. However, when black women make the same demand, it is often seen as sinister, angry, and yes, racist. So, that is 100% true, and some people in the comment section of the Black Girl Long Hair forum, some are biracial, some are saying that they're on the fence over this article or that they don't agree with it, but it's true. When mixed girls came out with the mixed girl tag, who was that for? Mixed people. When in the Indian community, I'm not really sure of the religion, but the bindi, that's their cultural style or lifestyle. When Caucasian women were starting wearing that as a fashion trend, that's not okay. You need to understand other people's point of view, and I feel with Sarah and other women of other races is that Latina magazine only puts Latinas. Vogue, Cosmopolitan, all those high-end fashion magazines, they're all for white women. Women of all other races have their own spaces and have their own outlets. And I've noticed that with black people, it's like we feel the need to always include everyone. Like we have to, like if black people can do it, we have to represent for all minorities. But yet, other minorities don't do the same for us. And it's like, there's nothing wrong with having it just for us. And going back to the comment section of this is that everyone's saying, like some black women are saying, yeah, it is racist. But, and that the word natural doesn't, black people don't own the word natural. But you know damn well, when you hear going natural, you're thinking of a black woman. Because we're the ones who are putting relaxers in our hair as young as like 3. And then when you realize under that relaxer is a whole different, is the hair that you're born with, you are transitioning and seeing your real hair. I don't really hear that in other racial groups that are going through that. if you perm your hair as a Caucasian person, it's just fun. It's something you did in the 80s. And I don't know how women went from curly perms to going back to their straight hair. I don't know. But like, when I hear going natural, you know damn well you're thinking about a black woman. And to sit up here and act all dumb, it's just annoying. Especially, like, it's like the new black. It really is the new black out here who are saying, like, oh no, black people, you are being racist to other races. And it's like, no. Going natural, pretty much there were no hair companies for natural hair. Every ethnic group has a brand exclusively for them. There's Protein, there's all these other brands, and they always make sure to have Asian women, white women, Indian women, because their hair is very similar to each other, whereas our hair is completely different. And there was a point in time where other hair companies, when we did want products for our relaxed and natural hair, all those other white brands were like, girl, bye. They didn't care if we had products for our hair. And that's why so many black people stuck to the relaxers, because that was the only thing that was marketed towards us and made for us, to be honest. And then, like, around 2000, I don't know, like the 2000s, that's when, you know, women have been posting on Folky and on hair forms. That's when it started, like, I'm getting ahead of myself. The only options were relaxers or dreadlocks. And of course weaves and stuff, but for the natural, all I really noticed was like those teeny weeny afros, relaxers, and dreadlocks. And you know, the process of getting dreadlocks is not cute. You do look sort of masculine. The TWA, masculine, and then relaxers, that was it. So around the 2000s, you started seeing all these blog forums, and then people come on YouTube like, well, oh, if you're going natural, well, here's what I did, and here's what I would use in my hair. And then that's when this whole community started. Like, we were really helping each other out, because no one knew what was going on. No one really knew how to take care of kinky hair. And that's when this community started. It was literally taking baby steps in learning our natural hair. So for someone like Sarah, or someone who's like an American, your hair is not seen as ugly. You as a person is not seen as ugly. This is seen as ugly. My nose, my lips, my facial features, hair, everything is seen as masculine. And like, don't even get me started on the hate that black males have for black women too, and black girls, from what I see on Tumblr, to the point where other races are joining black males and attacking black women. So that's a whole other discussion. But like, our hair is so completely different, and no one would cater to help us unless we had relaxers. So yeah, this is a sacred place, and this is something for us. And you respect other races when, you know, the Asian community on YouTube, the beauty community, they stick to each other. And if you're lucky, they might include a couple Caucasian girls. But like, when you're a black woman, in any sense of beauty, you're on your own. Whether you're going to the makeup counter, you have to pray to God that someone knows what they're doing and they can match your skin tone. When shopping for clothes, our bodies tend to be curvier. I don't really know that many black women who can fit in Abercrombie and Hollister jeans. Like, we are just so different. So when we share stuff on vlogs, forums, Folky, YouTube, it really is to help each other out. Like, oh my god, I found this amazing deep conditioner and it's only like $2, and here's how I apply it, and here's how it works for my hair. Or like, oh my god, my hair is so dry and so is my scalp. Someone from Jamaica can post a video like, oh, well, here's my grandma's recipe. We use this oil with a little bit of whatever, and then all the way in the U.S., we'll have a new tip on, you know, taking care of our scalp. So, like, it's sort of like a sisterhood. It's sort of like a sorority, in a sense. Like, we're helping each other out, and Sarah, you're not being ridiculed for your hair. Like, maybe someone probably said, like, oh my god, you look like Curly Sue, whereas a black person, you look like a nappy-headed hoe. That's the difference between a black woman going natural and a Caucasian woman with loose, curly Sue hair. So, yeah, leave your comments below. I'll leave the links to all. I have, like, 4, like, this really went crazy over, you know, this past week. I'll leave a link below to all the articles, and tell me what you think. Do you think any and everyone is under the umbrella of natural hair? And please do not say all people have natural hair. That's going natural is going from relaxer to natural. White women, Asian women, they always have their hair the way it is. Come on now. I hate when people try to play these little games like, no, you know damn well what going natural is. We made it popular, or we made it too popular, to be honest, and now everybody wants to put their hand in this pot and make money and represent the image of natural hair. No. Just stop. That's my opinion. So now leave your opinion below. Do you think all races of women fall under the umbrella of natural? Or do you see it as a sisterhood for black women worldwide who want to learn how to take care of their natural hair? Yeah, leave a comment below.